Hi everyone, it's me, Crystalline, your proactive conscious aging life coach. How are you guys doing today? I'm joyful in the Lord and in the power of His might. Well, I have a nice video for you today. I'm going to be talking about under-eye bag hacks. And we all need to learn about those at one time or another in our life. So that's what I'm going to be discussing today. However, first of all, if you're new here, I want to welcome you to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and make some comments in the comments section about how you like this video and if it's helpful to you. Also, share my video. I would appreciate that too. And to my returning subscribers, thanks for always being here. I really appreciate you. So let's get right to this video. Now, I have been kind of putting this one off for a while because I was working on some other things. As you know, we have started our homeless food ministry. I'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later on. So that's been taking some of my time, but I don't want to be remiss with my videos. So I'm going to show you a couple of things today that I use to help diminish my under eye baggage here. You know, I've been working on this for over a year if you've been following my videos, and so I have found a couple of things that do tend to work. Let me take my makeup off first. I just have on a little bit in the under eye area. Actually, I put that on for my thumbnails. So that has to come off. I am using the Meijer brand eye makeup remover. It's oil free. They say that it's comparable to the Neutrogena eye makeup remover, but actually I think it's a lot better. Your makeup comes off a lot better with this eye makeup remover. So here we go. Get that off. And I'm also going to just wash my under eye area with the Serum foaming facial cleanser. This one is for normal to oily skin, and I like to use this one in the winter time because it is a little bit creamier than my one that I use during the spring and summer. I'm not trying to disrupt all the oils in my skin because, as you know, during the winter time the air is much drier. So I use this one. There we go. Just get my face back to being clean so you can see what I'm working with here. Now, a lot of people struggle with darkness in the under eye area. I struggle with these bags. I can't stand them, especially this one. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of. There are plenty of products that do address the darkness under your eyes. Actually, I'm going to show you one right now. I have my little handy dandy refrigerator over here. This is one. It's called Pure Research Caffeine Eye Cream, and they call it an intensive eye treatment cream. Caffeine complex, powerful anti-aging. It comes out of this little squeeze top right here, and you just tap it on your eye area. It's also supposed to be for tightening, and so I thought that it would work on this puff right here. And I think I'm gonna have to get really close so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, right there I have that. And don't look at that, okay? I had my glasses on earlier and it just put a big dent in my nose. You know, I won't be wearing those anymore. But anyway, I have that puffiness right there. Can you see that? And then I also have this line. Now, last year at this time, this one was way, way deeper than it is now, until I really started to pay attention to my skincare regimen. And I found out that this deep line was caused by dryness, and I started to work on it. It's much better. On this side, it's a little dark, but you can see what I'm talking about right there, right? So that's what I like to work on to diminish. So I'm going to tell you what I do. I do a couple of things here. I might do 3 of them. Okay, the first thing that I like to do to help that under eye baggage, I like to start the night before. And so what I would do is, after I've done all my moisturizing and everything, which I'm going to show you some things, but I have to show you this first, I will use this hyaluronic acid serum. Now, the reason why I use this is to address the dryness that's causing this line, and also I want my under eye area to be moistened before I put these on. Now, these are the Syhood, and I hope I'm saying it right. It's spelled S-Y-H-O-O-D. And these are the silicone under eye patches. And the way you put it on is they go under your eye and they just stick just like that. Okay? And I believe I showed you these before, but I'm going to show you how to use them in a little bit different way. So, wait, I got to move that one down a little. Okay, so let's say you get up in the morning and you have a little fluid retention under here, or you know, your bags are more puffier than usual. You can put these on when you get up. Leave them on for about 15 minutes, you know, minimum, and take them off, and you'll see a great reduction in the under eye baggage. Now, the thing that I really like to do is I like to wear these to bed at night. And what I do is I use my mask, my sleeping mask, and I put it on over this, just like that. And the mask helps to hold them in place, and so that they won't fall off. They're pretty sticky, but you know how when you're sleeping, you're moving around and everything, and sometimes they will come off. This is your best bet, is my best bet, let's put it that way, for a reduction of that baggy, saggy look in the morning. Now, the other day, I went to bed without these on, and I was sleeping on my left side like this. When I woke up in the morning, I came in the bathroom and almost passed out, okay? I had fluid retention right here. Not only fluid retention, but it was also very, very dry. So I had a big dry lump on the side of my face, right? What did I do? I did not panic. I got my silicone eye shield and I put it right on, right there, and I left it for about 15 minutes, just like what I'm telling you. And after that time, it was gone. So they can be like an emergency patch too. So yeah, I really recommend these. They just have so many different uses, and as you get them and you use them, you'll find what works well for you also. The other thing that I want to tell you about is sometimes when you leave these on at least like 8 hours while you're sleeping with your sleep mask on, when you wake up and you take these off, there might be like little indentations from the lines of the patch, okay? Those are gonna go away very quickly. You take it off, just like that. They're really sticky. Each pair of these patches, you can use these and reuse them, and even if you wash them, the stickiness is still there. I would say you can use these, a pair of these, at least about 5 or 6 times, okay? They stay clean. They're only on your face. Don't worry about it, okay? You get a pack like this. It's about 20 of them in the pack. They cost $9.99. I'll link that in the description box. So, if you do get those lines from where the rim of the patch was around your under eye, here it goes again. Handy dandy hyaluronic acid serum. It draws moisture to your skin. So then you can just put that on and it will smooth those lines out within about 5 minutes. So don't worry about that. Okay? I love the hyaluronic acid serum. I might as well just go on and put it all over because that's what I normally do. But I like it, okay? You know, you can also take hyaluronic acid internally. They come in gel caps. You want to keep that in mind too, because it's a good way to hit your skin from, you know, from the inside out, as I like to say. So another hack that I use is I use this Firmaface XR. Now, you may have seen Jackie Stallone all over the internet, especially on YouTube, doing a commercial for her detox, Detoxifirm, whatever, under eye serum. Okay, and what it is comparable to the Philip Thomas Roth anti-bag serum. I keep calling it a serum, but it's another word I can't think of. Anyway, it's the same thing. Okay, the premise is if you have bags under your eyes, you can put this on and it'll last on your face. You can put makeup over it, etc., etc. Now, your baby boomer on a budget is not gonna lie to you. I bought that product and I used it and I saw no difference whatsoever. And not only did I not see any difference, there was a bunch of crust up under my eye after I used it, and so it didn't look good. And even when I worked with it, I put moisturizer on it because they say sometimes you have to work with it. I don't feel like I should have to work with a product like that. Either it works or it doesn't. I also had tried the Philip Thomas Roth product. Wait a minute, it's not Philip, I'm sorry, Peter Thomas Roth. I tried that product as well. You know, the one where the woman comes on, she's all over TikTok and everything, and she has really, really prominent bags under her eyes. They put the product on her and lo and behold, the bags just shrink right before your very eyes. So I saw that and I said, ooh, mine aren't that big. I'm going to get this and it's going to work great. Not. Okay. I took that one right back to Ulta. And also the one that I purchased from Jackie Stallone, the Detoxifirm, that one didn't work either. I purchased that one from Amazon, and you know, every time I see her on a commercial, I said, well, I'm gonna try it one more time. And I did same thing. Okay, so that's a new wise woman rule. Once something doesn't work, it's gone, right? Anyway, so I did get this one. And this one is Firmaface, and it says it's instant, temporary, invisible, all over skin tightener. So with this one, you actually are supposed to use it all over your face, and it goes on like a face mask. Now, I did that before. Once you rinse it off, your skin does stay tight. You can put your moisturizer on over it. You can put your primer on over it, and then you put the makeup on. It looks fabulous. And it does last for about 8 hours. The tightening effect, it does last. And you know, so anyway, what I said, well, if this one can work all over my face, it must be able to work on my under eye bags too. So this is what I tried. In the morning, when my eyes are looking really puffy. And you know what? I almost forgot to tell you one thing. I'm sorry. I got to backtrack with these silicone patches. One thing that you also might experience with those are when you have them on, say you have sinus or postnasal drip at night, and you go to bed with these on, guess what's going to happen? Instead of the water fluid retention being under your eyes, it's going to be on your eyelids. So you might wake up with puffy eyes up here rather than down here. That's just a heads up, okay? I'm reminding you. So if you have that situation where you're having sinus issues before you go to sleep, you might not want to use these. You might just want to let your face drain as it's going to do without these. Okay, back to the Firmaface. So I decided to try this just on my under eye area, and I'm going to show you what I do. Here it comes again. Okay, because the under eye area is a lot thinner, what I decided to do is put this hyaluronic acid serum on first. So I put it on like this. So that it's still very moist. Here we go. I gotta come up close again. Okay. And then I shake up this Firmaface really well. Put a little bit in my palm, like that. And then I just go ahead and dab it on my under eye area, like that. Very simple, and I like to use a lot. And so I go over it twice. Just like that. And so on the directions here on the back, it says always start with a freshly cleansed face, dry skin, and it says stay moderately expressionless while Firmaface sets, approximately 3 minutes. So what I usually do, I don't do 3 minutes, I do more like 5 minutes or so, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. But the reason why I do that is because I put on the hyaluronic acid serum first, and so it does not tend to dry or crinkle that much. But I want it to crinkle because I want that tightening effect to happen. So this is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to leave it on for about 6 minutes, and then I'll come back and you can see how it dries. So I'm back, and this is what the Firmaface looks like when it's dry. They say keep your face relatively expressionless. Anyway, so you can see it dries pretty well, pretty tightly, and I'm going to take it off now. Normally you would rinse this, but you guys know the camera situation. So I'm just gonna tap it gently with my little sponge so that I won't pull on my delicate under eye skin, okay? Just like that, okay? I really love coming to you guys like this. It's so much fun. Do you have fun watching my videos? I have fun making them. It's a lot of fun for me. And I really like to be able to share so many years of skincare tips, and even the new things that I'm learning right now. It's fun to share. Okay. Okay, so now it's off, and I'm gonna pat gently under my eyes. And let's see. Better. I don't know if you could tell, but it is. It's much better. It tightens that area right up. And I like it so much better than that Instatox or that Peter Thomas Roth product. And the reason why is because now I can take my Riversol Daily Moisturizing Cream and put some on underneath my eyes. And I'm going to show you, even with the moisturizer on, the area still stays tight and firm. And this is why I love it. So now my under eye area is moisturized, and I can go on ahead and apply my makeup if I want to, and it won't be all crackly and everything. You know, I hate that when I buy a product and it just doesn't work, you know, and they want to tell you to keep playing with it and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I didn't buy the product to have to play with it. I want it to work the way it's supposed to. So those are my under eye bag hacks. And yeah, it looks really shiny too. And that's because my lighting here. And also this moisturizer is just awesome. You know, I like this moisturizer so much. Put a little bit on all over, since I did wash my face. Do you have any questions about these hacks that I've just shown you right now? if you do, put your questions down in the comments. And you know, I also almost forgot to encourage you guys to hit that notification bell so you can get my videos just as soon as they come out. A couple of other things that I want to show you before we get done are these items right here. I have the QRX Lab Squalane E. And this is Squalane mixed with vitamin E. Now this one I love to use at night. And you don't have to use a lot. This is a little dropper. I just put a couple of drops like that. And I also like to use these on my forehead here. The drops I'm referring to. And also on my under eye. And that is at night. I also have another one that I like to use. I like to use this one. It's Glyganic Rosehip Oil. It too is an oil, and I guess I just really just kind of alternate between these two depending on what I need, depending on the dryness of the air. Actually, this one here is a little bit heavier, the Squalane and vitamin E, than the Rosehip Oil. That one is a little bit lighter. So I like to use those. And I'm doing whatever I can to reduce this baggy look under my eye. And also it helps to prevent wrinkles that are coming from the dry atmosphere. Because that, you know, the atmosphere is also a big cause of, you know, skin problems for us. So we have to make sure that we hit it from all angles. I'm not going to get any fillers because of a couple of reasons. I've been reading and watching where some cosmetic dermatologists and some plastic surgeons are saying that they stopped doing the tear trough fillers. It looks amazing. It looks great, but there's a nerve here. And one doctor was saying that it was becoming too difficult to not hit that nerve, you know, and that he had seen some failures where people did have the nerve hit there. And so now they have one eye drooping and the other eye normal and just things like that. And then also the cost of the fillers is prohibitive to your baby boomer beauty on a budget, okay? I can't really afford to have to go and have fillers put into my face every 6 months at a cost of $2,000 to $3,500. I'm just keeping it real, okay? So I'm relying on my trusty hyaluronic acid and my Squalane and vitamin E and my rosehip oil, and to keep my under eye area looking youthful and just looking healthy. That's what I like to say. So I did tell you at the end of the video, I was going to tell you just a little bit about our Divine Intervention Food for the Homeless Ministry. So we're supposed to have our first food distribution tomorrow, and I'm going to have to see because it depends. I just heard on the weather report that there's supposed to be, you know, maybe some snow and some freezing rain coming down, and we don't want to go out at that time because it's going to be hard to find homeless people, and then also we don't want to put ourselves in danger on the road. So we'll see how it goes, but I am going to vlog when we go out, and normally when we feed the homeless, we will ask them if we can take their pictures before we record them, so don't worry about that. But you know, pray for our ministry, and if you want to donate or anything, I'm going to put that in the comment section. Excuse me, I'm going to put that in the description box. Also, I'm so excited, you know, I'm trying to talk slow, but I really feel like talking fast. Anyway, I'm going to put that in the description box, and, you know, if you just pray for us, I would really appreciate that because donations are coming in. And back to our subject. If, again, you want to ask me any questions about these under-eye bag hacks, you know, just put them down there in the comment section. One thing I did also want to tell you is that I keep all of my under-eye things in my little mini refrigerator over here. I'll show you it. because it keeps everything cold, and when you put it on your skin, it just feels so good and so soothing. So yes, I have the little Flawless mini fridge right over here to my left. So yeah, that's it for right now, guys. I surely have enjoyed seeing you today, and I'm going to see you again soon. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Mwah.